Let me tell you an incredible tale of courage, faith, and divine protection. The story of Daniel and the lion's den. It's one of those stories that has captivated people for thousands of years, and trust me, once you hear it, you'll understand why. Picture this. Ancient Babylon, a mighty empire ruled by King Darius. Among his most trusted advisors was a man named Daniel, known for his unwavering integrity and exceptional wisdom. Daniel wasn't born in Babylon. He was actually a Jewish exile, but his abilities had earned him a top position in the kingdom. Now here's where things get interesting. Daniel was squeaky clean, honest to a fault. So these jealous officials came up with a devious plan. They convinced King Darius to sign a decree stating that for 30 days, anyone caught praying to any god or person other than the king would be thrown into a den of lions. They knew Daniel prayed to his God 3 times every day and he wouldn't stop for anyone. And guess what? They were right. Despite knowing about the decree, Daniel continued his daily prayers openly and unashamedly. King Darius was devastated. He had grown fond of Daniel and tried everything to save him, but the law couldn't be changed. With a heavy heart, he had no choice but to throw Daniel into the lion's den. Before he did, though, he said something remarkable to Daniel. "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." That night the king couldn't sleep. He fasted and paced his palace, worried sick about Daniel. At the first light of dawn, he rushed to the lion's den, hoping against hope that Daniel had somehow survived. And this is where the miracle happened. When he called out to Daniel, a voice answered back. Daniel was alive and completely unharmed. He explained that God had sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths because he was found innocent in God's sight. The king was overjoyed and immediately had Daniel pulled out of the den. Not a scratch was found on him because of his faith in God. But the story doesn't end there. Those who had plotted against Daniel, well, they met the fate they had planned for him. This ancient story reminds us of something timeless. Standing up for what you believe in, even in the face of danger, takes incredible courage. It shows us that integrity and faith can carry us through the most challenging situations, even when we're literally surrounded by lions. And perhaps most importantly, it teaches us that sometimes our biggest tests become our greatest testimonies. Daniel's night in the lion's den could have been the end of his story, but instead it became the most powerful chapter.